What's up, everyone? I have another exciting game for you today. Once again, North American Zerg hero Root Vibe is going to take on Golden Armada. Now, this guy, Golden Armada, we can tell he likes anime right out the gate. So what does that mean? Well, you know Protoss, so I'm guessing this guy likes Void Rays. We'll have to see, though. Let's kick it up to ×4. Root Vibe, he's going to go hatchery first. Great move. As we see, Golden Armada has his gateway. He started his expansion. He's double gassed. Making a cyber core, standard stuff. Vibe taking his third, as well as making a set of lings. Great move. And 2 queens. Ooh, Golden Armada with a really fast third. Vibe, he's going to run over with his 2 lings. And we're going to kick it back down to -2. Get chased off by the mothership core. And Vibe took a very fast third himself, but Protoss having 3 bases this early, terrifying. As we see, Vibe's actually behind on workers, but that of course is a product of all these lings he made. Now we see the Protoss make a Phoenix. That pylon gets overcharged. Those overcharged pylons are very strong. Vibe runs up to the top of the ramp to see what he can get done, but that Zealot is on hold position. It's not going to fuck up. And Vibe, he might just dive on, and there he goes. As the overcharge goes away, it's going to be reused. And he does kill it. So Vibe is pressuring this incredibly early third. I was kind of wondering how Armada expected to hold this. And if we look at the production tab, Vibe is getting a lair, and Golden Armada is building a Void Ray and another Stargate. Is he even getting Warp Gate? Holy shit, okay, he skipped Warp Gate to get air units, so... Oh, missed rally there from Vibe, 2 drones. But because of the mothership core and the impending air units, I do not think Vibe is going to be able to kill this base. He's going to kill this at depth, though, and he's going to see this Void Ray and probably retreat. Yep, so that's how Golden Armada was going to hold that. Just rush out an air unit. Kind of bizarre. I think Vibe, if he had committed fully to killing that, he could have killed it, but as it stands, a bit of an odd defense, as well as the 2 Phoenix made it home, so interesting play from Golden Armada there. Really abusing the new mothership core, being able to overcharge pylons, because before, hypothetically, when it did nexuses, he might have just been able to do it once and then Vibe could have ran in, but I thought the old overcharge was more obnoxious than this one personally. But Vibe made a lot more lings, and he's going to say fuck it and try again. I expect 2 immediate overcharges here, and so it is. Vibe is going to run in here, and he's going to try to probes, but he made a lot of lings, and he used a lot of larvae. I'm going to pull up that little tab at the end of this, guys. Don't you worry. He's going to run up, see that the wall is safe. You know, Golden Armada made a wall, and Vibe is paying for it, much like Mexico. And Golden Armada is going Skytoss. And he has 2 saturated bases and 6 gas geysers very early on. Vibe killed 9 workers, by the way. And some cutesy Phoenix harass here from Golden Armada, as Vibe can't really do shit about that. He's getting +1. He's getting a Spire, interestingly enough. I would have expected Hydras, so maybe Vibe's going to show us something cute here, as he is building a lot of drones. As he's up 11 workers. But Golden Armada's economy is very good. 3 bases. He didn't even get Warp Gate. So this is straight Skytoss. He's getting +1. He's busting out with these 3 carriers. So if you like Skytoss, this is your game. I wonder if Golden Armada is going to wait until he gets like 6 carriers, or if he's going to start moving out with 3. Now remember, these carriers, they have to build these interceptors, which I nickname Bees. They're 25 minerals each, and they have a little bit of a build time. Golden Armada, 6 kill Phoenix, 6 kill Phoenix. Pretty damn good for only building 2. And we see Golden Armada is going to move out with these 3 carriers. And he's building more Stargates, so he's pretty much just saying, fuck it, I'm gonna go Skytoss. Now Vibe is building Corruptors. If we go to units, he has 7 already, he's building 10 more. So he'll have about 17, he's gonna keep building them. And Golden Armada is coming forward with these carriers. He has 3 B machines, 2 Phoenix, picks off the Queen immediately, great job. Golden Armada here with a very unique push, 8-minute 3B machine rush. He eviscerates the drone line of that base. I would love for Armada just to come out and take this 4th while he's doing this. But he's getting +2 and he's building more B machines. Vibe kills one of the B machines. He's going to kill the other. Vibe actually has so many carriers where he can just kill these, or so many Corruptors, excuse me, where he can just brute force through Protoss air and kill them in a few volleys. He's going to finish off the Bs here. Can you imagine the movie The Wicker Man if the protagonist had been played by Mel Gibson instead of Nicolas Cage? Neither can I. So Golden Armada is going to do something that more Protosses should do, which is build an obnoxious pylon building wall, because remember guys, your pylons can also be cannoned. And this is bad. This should have been done 3 minutes ago when he was pushing. There's no excuse for this to be delayed. I mean, he had carriers, for God's sake. It's not like he had to micro anything. So Golden Armada caught with his pants down, floating a lot of money, These Protoss players, am I right? I'm just fucking around. But Vibe completely corrupts that base. Kills it, which is interesting. We almost never see corruption. It's like I've pretty much just never seen it been used. It's almost as unused as that old ability on the Corruptor, Corrupt. So Golden Armada is going to triple overcharge these pylons, which is kind of why I was talking about making pylon walls. And see, this is another thing that's smart, is he has multiple pylons kind of spread out and cannons. Some Protoss were getting kind of greedy and just starting to do pure pylon walls. The cannon pylon wall combo is very strong. And Vibe's just going to corrupt down that base, and he's building 12 more Corruptors and some Lings. So Vibe is showing that Protoss Air, you don't really go hide your queen anymore, I guess. In some instances, you can go mass Corruptor if you literally get such a Corruptor lead where their air is never a problem and they're just never going to build ground units for support. You can go mass Corruptor because of the corruption ability, or excuse me, caustic spray. But see, Golden Armada, if we go to upgrades, he doesn't even have Warp Gate, so he doesn't even have the basic, gateway army back to go with this. So Vibe can just fly around with impunity with these Corruptors and snipe these bases. And when you have when you have 2 pages of Corruptors, then that when you have 31 Corruptors, that caustic spray ability kills things pretty fast. He's making 9. Vibe is going up to 40 Corruptors. Normally this would be suicide for Zerg, but because Golden Armada is just going for the Golden Armada, the Protoss Air, he's not going to be able to hold it off. And 3 Void Rays are scaring Vibe off. Never underestimate the Void Ray. If you're a veteran Zerg player, you know this. Even with 36 Corruptors, when you see that Void Ray turn on that ability, you know to run away. So I'm going to kick it up to ×2 here, as I think this guy's pretty dead, I would say. Golden Armada is pretty toast. And Vibe, he's building 3 Vipers to finish out the game. I just want to see how fast this dies. So Vibe re-kills that 4th. The 3rd is still rebuilding. Yeah, Golden Armada is just not in a good position. And Vibe is building some Lings too to help supplement his army. He has lots of money banked up. He's completely maxed. 36 Corruptors here from Vibe. And he kills that base, so... Or that was already killed from the caustic spray. There we go. The Viper's finally arriving. Vibe is going to finish this game. And there go the parasitic bombs. So big AoE damage to Golden Armada's army. And also lots of corruptors, guys. Remember, with corruptors and carriers, you have to focus fire. Your corruptors will just aimlessly attack the bees. Lost a lot of corruptors there still. So Golden Armada, he's just going to leave the game. He doesn't GG. He doesn't get Warp Gate. This guy doesn't give a fuck. If you enjoyed, subscribe, like, comment, follow me on Twitter.